Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Egret Scholars, and to our guest scholars for tonight. We will be reviewing history, and again, I am your host, Mitchell, and welcome to Quiz Live Night. All right, so kindly hold on to your devices. Our game pin for tonight is 8690318, and we're going to review history. All right. And all right, so again, our game pin is 8690318. Kindly go to www.kahoot.it or open your Kahoot app.
What's the topic?
So again, our subject for tonight is history. All right, so let's get started.
Wait, teacher, mine's still loading.
All right, so I'll give you 1 more minute. All right. Okay. Can you hear me? Is it okay? All right, so let's start. So tonight it's history. Okay. Question number 1. In absolute primogeniture, who is most likely to be the president of the USA? Is it Ivanka Trump? Is it Donald Trump Jr.? Is it Barron Trump? Or is it Tiffany Trump? Again, in absolute primogeniture, who is most likely to be the president of the USA? Is it Ivanka, Donald, Barron, or Tiffany? And the correct answer is Donald Trump Jr. 17 got the correct answer. And that's Ditya, right? Ditya is leading with 933 points. Okay, no need to answer this time. What is absolute primogeniture? Absolute primogeniture, it is a law in which the eldest child of the sovereign succeeds to the throne regardless of gender, and females enjoy the same right of succession as males. So that is what absolute primogeniture is. So for Donald Trump, so the eldest is Donald Trump Jr. All right. Next question. Question number 3. The papers are burned with a substance that gives off white smoke. What will cause this situation? Is it a new pope was chosen? Or is it just a fire? Or a new king in UK was chosen? Or the king of Deutschland died? Again, the papers are burned with a substance that gives off white smoke. What will cause this situation? The correct answer is a new pope was chosen. 6 got the correct answer. And Ditya is still leading with 1,923 points. And Dylan is the highest climber. Next question. Okay, so no need to answer this time. So election of the Pope, right? So on the death or abdication of a Pope, his successor is elected by cardinals meeting in conclave in the Vatican's world famous Sistine Chapel. If a new Pope has been elected, the papers are burned with a substance that gives off white smoke. All right, so that's the election of the Pope. Next question. Who could be the king of England until 1701? Is it a Protestant, a woman, a Catholic, or an illegitimate child? Who could be the king of England until 1701? Is it a Protestant, a woman, a Catholic, or an illegitimate child? The correct answer is a Protestant, and 10 got the correct answer. And Samsung is now leading with 3,041 points. 3 players have reached answer streak 3. Okay, so no need to answer this time. Act of Settlement of 1701. Kindly remember this, Act of Settlement of 1701. This is an act of the Parliament of England that was passed in 1701 to settle the succession to the English and Irish crowns on Protestants only. The act was prompted by the failure to produce any surviving children. All right. Next question, question number 7. What is the correct definition of what you see? All right.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. I think I'm going to skip this question. All right. I'm going to skip this question. Anyway, no one got the correct answer. Yeah. So YouTube was not working. Anyway, no one got the correct answer. The correct answer for this one is this, yes.
Hi. Can you wait one moment? My phone is reconnecting. Thank you.
All right, sure.
Thank you. Wait,
Okay,
one
so
moment.
I'll just,
Yeah.
Can you
I'll just,
replay the film?
actually, that film was it was in Lion King. Okay, they were the father. Remember the father? They are trying to kill the dad, the dad lion. Okay, so that he will get the who's that one? Yeah. Okay, so that he can get the throne. Yeah, so that's usurper. So through violence, you can gain the throne or the position. Yes, sure. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Okay, so still, okay, someone got the we skipped that one. So 3 players lost their answer streak. Okay, never mind that one. So Samsung is still leading. Okay, so question 8. What is the connection between Hatshepsut and Thutmose III? Is it she is his stepmother and aunt? Or were they brother and sister? Or they are married? Or he is her grandfather? Okay, so the correct answer is the connection between Hatshepsut and Thutmose III, or Thutmose III. Okay, so Thutmose III or Thutmose III, don't be confused with that. She is his stepmother and aunt. So 10 got the correct answer. And what is now leading with 3,961 points, and RNS is the highest climber. So no need for you to answer this time. Who is Hatshepsut? Hatshepsut is married. She married her half brother Thutmose II, who inherited the throne from their father. So when Thutmose II died, Hatshepsut became regent for her stepson Thutmose III, and eventually the two became co-rulers of Egypt. Hatshepsut was the dominant king, so she was the dominant king, Hatshepsut. All right. So she married her half brother Thutmose II. Question number 10. What is the connection between the 16 countries that signed the Perth Agreement? Is it they recognize the British monarchy? They are states in the United States of America. They recognize us as the EU, or they are all located in Asia. Again, what is the connection between the 16 countries that signed the Perth Agreement? So the correct answer is they recognizes the British monarchy. 9 got the correct answer. And what is the leading with 5,001 points? Riamas is the highest climber. So no need to answer this time. What is Perth Agreement? Okay, Perth Agreement is an agreement made by the prime ministers of those 16 countries of the Commonwealth of Nations, which retain the Westminster model of constitutional monarchy, right? So the Commonwealth realms. So that's your Perth Agreement. Question number 12. Who was not a part of a triumvirate? Is it Julius Caesar? Is it Marcus Licinius Crassus? Is it Augustus? Or is it Caligula? Who was not part of a triumvirate? And time. The correct answer is Caligula. And 8 got the correct answer. And what is still leading with 6,114 points? And Dylan is back with an answer streak of 3. Okay, no need to answer it this time. What is triumvirate? A triumvirate is a political regime ruled or dominated by 3 powerful individuals known as triumvirs. Okay, that's why it's triumvirate. Tri. The arrangement can be formal or informal. Okay, next question. Question 14, who will be replaced by the designated survivor? Is it Donald Trump? Is it Boris Johnson? Is it Kim Jong-un? Or is it the Pope? Who will be replaced by the designated survivor? 3 seconds. And time. The correct answer is Donald Trump. 9 got the correct answer. And Dylan is now leading with 7,258 points. 5 players. Just he answers 3, 4. Okay, what is designated survivor? Let's discuss. So in the United States, designated survivor is a named individual in the presidential line of succession chosen to stay away from events such as State of the Union addresses and presidential inaugurations. Right. Next question. Question 16. What is the common denominator of the 2 triumvirates? Is it they ended in a civil war? All of the members were murdered? All of the members are Catholic? Or all of them committed suicide? What is the common denominator of the 2 triumvirates? And the correct answer is they ended in a civil war. 10 got the correct answer. And 3 players have reached answer streak 5. Dylan is the highest. Dylan is still on top with 8,571 points. Okay, so what are the 2 triumvirates? An alliance of Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Marcus Licinius Crassus ruled Rome from 60 BCE to 54 BCE, or before Common Era. The second triumvirate consisted of Octavian, or Augustus, and Marcus Aemilius Lepidus, and Mark Antony. Who replaced Jon Stewart in The Daily Show? Is it Trevor Noah? Is it Connor Nohan? Is it Connor O'Brien? Or is it Ellen DeGeneres? who replaced Jon Stewart in The Daily Show? And time. The correct answer is Trevor Noah. And 10 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 10,044 points. 3 players just hit answer streak 6. So who is Trevor Noah? Trevor Noah is a South African comedian, writer, producer, political commentator, actor, and television host. He is the current host of The Daily Show, an American satirical news program on Comedy Central. Question 20. What isn't an example of the new guy is the old guy? Is it Hooli, Gavin Wilson? Is it Google, Larry Page? Is it Lakers, Phil Jackson? Or is it Disney, the Walt Disney? The correct answer is Disney, from Walt Disney. 6 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 11,432 points. 3 in a row. Samsung is back in the game. Question 21. In 1931, a few leading crown families in America transitioned from blank to blank. Is it Godfather type to Democratic Council? It didn't change? Is it Democratic Council to Godfather type, or the Yokusa method to Dictatorship Council? And time. The correct answer is Godfather type to Democratic Council. And 9 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 12,865 points, and Rachel is the highest climber. Question 22. When the King of Spain died in 1700s without an heir, what did royal families elsewhere in Europe do? Is it nothing? Crowned a king from the heads of the Spanish army, claimed the throne, or offered themselves to the kingdom in a democratic way? 3 seconds. And time. The correct answer is claimed the throne. 7 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 12,865 points, and Talia is the highest climber. War of the Spanish Succession. Okay, so the War of the Spanish Succession was a European conflict of the early 18th century, triggered by the death of the childless Charles II of Spain in November 1700, the last Habsburg monarch in Spain. So that started the War of the Spanish Succession. All right, next question, 24. Which term refers to someone who takes power illegally or by force? Is it illegitimate child? Is it regent? Is it usurper? Or is it regnant? Which term refers to someone who takes power illegally or by force? Is it illegitimate child, regent, usurper, or regnant? And the correct answer is usurper. And 11 got the correct answer. And Kevin is now leading with 13,909 points, and Watt is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Question 25. When a usurper seizes power, it can be called a blank. Again, when a usurper seizes power, it can be called a blank. Is it regency, agnatic primogeniture? Is it a coup, or is it abdication? And time. The correct answer is it's a coup. 9 got the correct answer. Dylan is leading with 14,786 points, and Happy is the highest climber. What is a coup? All right, so a coup is a sudden, violent, and illegal seizure of power from a government. All right, question 27. You are the firstborn daughter of a king. You have two younger brothers. You should hope that your country has. Is it agnatic primogeniture? Is it male preference primogeniture? Is it absolute primogeniture? Or is it abdication? Again, you are the firstborn daughter of a king. You have two younger brothers. You should hope that your country has blessed. The correct answer is absolute primogeniture. All right, who got the correct answer? Yes, I think it's lagging. All right, there's only two answers came in. Yep, I understand. Let's see. Okay. So June is the highest climber. Let's see. 54. Which law in 2013 changed the British line of succession from male preference primogeniture to absolute primogeniture? Again, which law in 2013 changed the British line of succession from male preference primogeniture to absolute primogeniture? And time. The correct answer is Succession to the Crown Act. 6 got the correct answer. And what is leading with 15,543 points? Okay, you need to answer. What is Succession to the Crown Act 2013? So this is an act of Parliament of the Parliament of Great Britain. It is partly in force in Great Britain, and the act was passed at a time when Parliament was anxious to ensure the succession of a Protestant on the death of Queen Anne. All right. Question 30. British royal family members were not allowed to marry people of this religion or denomination until 2015. Is it Protestantism? Is it Catholicism? Is it Islam or Presbyterianism? British royal family members were not allowed to marry people of this religion or denomination until 2015. The correct answer is Catholicism. 9 got the correct answer. And Dylan is now leading with 16,587 points. Question 31. Which of the following people became a queen regent in Egypt for her young stepson before being crowned king herself? Is it Isabella? Is it Hatshepsut? Is it Nol Bukati? Or is it Gong? 3 seconds. And the correct answer is Hatshepsut. And Ben got the correct answer. Dylan is back in the game with 17,745 points. Question 32. Which co-regency is still in place today? Is it Co-Prince of Andorra? Is it Alaric and Eric Co-Regency or Catholic monarchs of Spain? Which co-regency is still in place today? The correct answer is Co-Prince of Andorra. 9 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 18,850 points with answer streak of 4. Question 33. When a king gets very old and sick, he may decide to have an illegitimate child, start a coup, appoint a usurper, or abdicate. When a king gets very old and sick, he may decide to have an illegitimate child, start a coup, appoint a usurper, or abdicate. The correct answer is to abdicate. And 7 got the correct answer. And Dylan is still leading with 20,220 points. And Arnes is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Question 34. Prince William is second in the blank for the British crown. Is it line of usurpation? Is it agnatic primogeniture, abdication, or line of succession? Prince William is second in the blank for the British crown. And the correct answer is line of succession. 12 got the correct answer, and Dylan is still leading with 21,658 points, and Happy is the highest climber. Last question. Which pair of co-regents paid for Christopher Columbus' voyage to the Americas? Is it Catholic monarchs of Spain, Co-Prince of Andorra, Hatshepsut and Thutmose III, or Alaric and Eric? Which pair of co-regents paid for Christopher Columbus' voyage to the Americas? 3 seconds. And time. The correct answer is the Catholic monarchs of Spain. And 6 got the correct answer. And let's see the podium for tonight. Third place goes to Kevin. Second is Watt. And Dylan. All right, so we have our Dylan is our highest for tonight, top leader. All right, so thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Teacher,
And that ends our
question.
live night for tonight. All right.
Teacher,